And what is up, my fellow patriots? How y'all doing out there in America, land of the free, home of the brave? It's me, your wicked wizard, back with another video. Today I want to talk about this crazy nonsense going on out there in Georgia. DA Fani Willis testified she paid cash during trips with top prosecutor. Their proof is one winery host remembers her paying in paper bills. You know the story. She hired on the attorney Nathan Wade, who has zero prosecution history for any type of felonies or anything. She's banging him, right? So she hires him, pays him like way more than anybody else, even though he has no talent, and then he spends the money on her. Don't believe it? Well, here, look at all the receipts. And they're kind of hard to see here, but this one, I'll try to help you read some of it. I know you can't really see it, but on here you see a Royal Caribbean cruise for about $1,400, and then another one right after that for about $1,300. Then you have American airline flights with both Fani Willis and Nathan Wade's name on them. You got Vacation Express down here for like another $4,000. I mean, there's all kind of Ubers receipts and all kind of stuff, right? And old Fani Willis says, well, you know, I paid him back in cash. And they asked, well, where's the receipts for the cash, like the ATM receipts and things like, well, how dare you question me? I just happen to have cash laying around. Yeah, she has, you know, like 50, 60 grand in cash to pay this guy back for all these trips and everything, right? It's just crazy. And of course the judge decides to let her stay on the case. If this was any other case besides this one, that never would have happened. It would have been tossed immediately. But anyway,
now with me now is former Assistant U.S. Attorney and Fox News contributor Andy McCarthy. So Andy, before we get into the details, Nathan Wade resigned, but Fani Willis is still there to prosecute. What does this do to the timeline of the case now, if anything?
Well, it's hard to say, Edward, because they don't have a trial date at the moment as it is. And the other thing that's kind of hanging out there that has to be dealt with is the fact that 2 days earlier, Judge McAfee threw out 6 of the 41 counts in the indictment, but invited the prosecutors to go back to the grand jury and supersede or refile. If they do, those counts are important to them. They don't want to lose them, but at the same time, if they do that, that opens up various avenues for delay.
Yep.
So, of course, you have all your lefties all thinking that this is a win for them. It really isn't, because the only thing Trump needs is time. These things needed to be wrapped up before the election. Once the election, once Trump's president again, this stuff all goes away. So, in actuality, it doesn't mean anything. These people are just so corrupt. Everybody can see it. I mean, how can you possibly allow this district attorney to stay on this case? But the judge, you know, lives in Fulton County, which is mostly black. The judge is white. And, you know, he doesn't want to be, you know, a victim of BLM and something like that. Anyway, Trump says it best. We'll end with him.
And not only that, all these local cases like Fani.
I love it.
It's spelled Fanny. It's spelled Fanny like your ass, right, Fanny? But when she became DA, she decided to add a little French, a little fancy. Fani. Fani and, you know, Fani and Mr. and Mrs. Wade. Which,
I love when he does that. Fani. Yeah, I thought her name was Fanny too. I mean, she goes by Fani. Trump called her Mr. and Mrs. Wade. I love this dude.
which his wife did not appreciate. His wife didn't appreciate. Can you imagine these two people trying to take down I'm a very popular president. I mean, again, I got more votes than any sitting president in history. We have these two lowlifes trying to take down a president of the United States. But, you know, equally badly, they went after 26 people. They wanted to make.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's supposed to RICO case. They destroyed Rudy Giuliani with all this lawfare. He's had to file bankruptcy. So it's not just Trump. They want you dead and locked up. And they're coming after anybody who associates with this man. Anybody who supports him, they want you dead or locked up.
Make it 48 people. They had some senators that these guys know very well who were indicted, who were ready to be indicted, and somebody stopped it. And they wanted to find out what the hell is going on in Georgia, what's going on with the elections, and it's so crazy. And they almost got indicted for that.
All right, guys.
So anyway, there you have it. It's all just election interference, blatant lawfare. Everybody can see it now. They're not even trying to hide it in any way, shape, or form. This would never happen to anybody else besides Donald Trump. And for you lefties out there who think this is a good thing and you don't care about a fellow Americans' civil rights and just rights of overall being violated, stepped on, being locked up for no reason and everything because you don't like them, well, I got news for you. If they get away with this, if they could do it to Donald Trump, what do you think they could do to you? You think that they'll stop after Trump? No, they will not. The whole country will be dead if we let them get away with this. But it's just all helping Trump. I mean, the guy's got 91 indictments. He's more popular now than ever. And he keeps winning and winning no matter what they throw at him. It's awesome. I just love the man. Anyway, until next time, peace.